Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on divide decimals by powers of 10 worksheets. So this video presents a few worksheets where we can practice dividing decimals by powers of 10. Now if you're not sure what to do here, I have presented a lesson on this very topic, and on the last slide there is a link. You'll be able to click on the link. It will take you to the lesson and it explains how to do all the examples. Very quickly, this is what the lesson was about. When you divide by 10, you focus on the number, and to arrive at the answer, you move the decimal point one place to the left. That's the basic rule when you divide by 10. When you divide by 100, you focus on the number and you move the decimal point two places to the left, and that gives you the answer. When you're dividing by, let's go down to, that one will do. If you're dividing by 1,000, focus on the number here, look where the decimal is, and you move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places to the left. And that is the basic rule. So it depends on how many zeros there are. 1 place to the left, 2 places to the left, 3 places to the left, etc. If you have 4 zeros, you move 4 places to the left, and so on. Now here we can apply the rules on that previous slide when we are converting. We're doing conversions, if you like, in the metric system, right? Any type of conversion with a metric system is quite straightforward because we operate with powers of 10. That's the beauty of the metric system. So for example, for this one, you just have to know how many millimeters there are in a centimeter and divide by the appropriate number. Down here, you have to know how many meters there are in a kilometer, divide by the appropriate number. You need to know how many grams there are in a kilogram. That tells you what you need to divide this number by. You need to know how many milliliters in a litre. You need to know how many litres there are in a kilolitre. You need to know how many cents there are in $1, for example. And the same here. These two are very interesting. If you look at them very, very closely, they're basically asking you to do a similar thing, but in different wording. So look at those two numbers here, those two words. See that word there? And that one, just look at those carefully, and that basically tells you what you are dividing by. So don't forget, on the next slide there is a link, and if you click on that link, it takes you to the lesson and explains how to do all the examples. So this video has presented just a few slides which give you some worksheets, and that gives you practice in dividing a particular decimal by powers of 10, whether it be 10, 100, 1,000, etc.